What's going on, family? What's going on? What it is, what it was, what it's gonna be. We still free, you know. Um, can I be me, family? You know. Um, if you like to be isolated, that's cool because there's a lot of introverts, and lone wolves in this program, who take pleasure in being alone. But try not to be in polluted cities, with factory smoke, all that pollution, all that toxins. Stay away from the chemical plants. You get me? The big skyscrapers and all that there. It's like circuits to a motherboard of a computer, designed very similar. Smart cities, you know, built for surveillance and monitoring, through the LED lights, you know, that's been established from the 5G towers through the Corona era. And you'll be drained like a battery in big cities like that. You get me? So my advice to the new TIs, please do not 24/7 focus on the 24/7 game stalking because it will convert you to a schizo, which is short for schizophrenia. The word game stalking is code for schizo, but in order to be free, you must be disciplined. You know what I mean? You must train yourself. You must fight your flesh. So don't be easily influenced. Peer pressure. This program is not for followers, but for leaders. So if you in this program, guess what? You a leader. So lead yourself out of the polluted cities and tap into nature, where you can let organic elements allow you to heal physically, spiritually, and mentally, and gradually rise to your God ordained mission, or, for others, your higher self. You get me? You see? To connect with the organic nature is to connect with the physical nature, organic man, the atom. You know what I mean? On a molecular structure, the atom shows of the protons, neutrons, and electrons. The protons is a positive charge. Uh, the neutrons is a uh, invisible more charge, and the electrons is a negative charge. So the neutrons is the glue that holds the protons and electrons together. You see? So the lukewarm is the glue that keeps allowing negative to happen. Lukewarm. Because you don't say nothing, you allow the negative to happen. You know what I'm saying? But this world, this three-dimensional world, consists of protons, neutrons, and electrons, positive, negative, and lukewarm, neutral people. So as the atom that ate from the fruit that was deceived from Eve, before Eve was here, he was just Adam, and he was the Lord over the animals. God made Adam in the Bible to name and be the Lord of the animals in his time. God made humans to be lords over nature. That's why we're the only physical beings on this planet that can create planes and cars and rocket ships and things like that. We have that ability to create and reason, more sophisticated than any other animal on this planet. You know what I mean? And that ability and reason comes from the image of God. We have a one up on animals, or the image of the beast, which goes off instinct. And what's instinct? Kill or be killed. That mindset. Everything testifies about God's will. When you look at ants, how sophisticated ants are. When you look at how unified bees are to the moon and to the seas. We have a one up on nature because not only do we have a spirit like all other living beings have, but we have a free will divine soul of reasoning. And it's up to us if we bury it in the ground or use it for a higher purpose. It's up to us. We all have talents, we all have skills, and we all have abilities. But if we don't use it to help people or push people to God, either or, we're burying our talent, which will block us from the tree of life. You know what I mean? Block us from salvation, block us from seeing the face of God, block us from being our higher selves, our higher purpose. You know what I mean? Being our divine selves. And we will not bear good fruit to show it. So it's just only going to lead to mental health, chaos, and confusion, family. So what we need to be is the free one to fully express our God-given talents without soaking in the false projections, fear that prevent it. Express what you accomplish. And I'm not talking about in an egotistical way, pride, but in an example for people to follow, to be the opposite of this demonic programming. You get me? Companionship is necessary. Lead by example. If you can't connect with humans, be like Adam before he had Eve. Connect with animals. Not human animals, them negative wolves, but, on a low vibration and low frequency. But animals you can domesticate, like birds, iguanas, fishes, cats, or dogs, pets, and build a relationship to those pets so you can obtain your humanity to prevent from becoming an AI, a mind controlled bot, an artificial intelligence, who just processes useless information, an empty vessel to be used by evil angels to separate you from God or, from your higher purpose. So you always have to remember, being in the image of God, you have to have connection and unity. That is key. Sometimes in order to be free, you have to deprogram, break out of your comfort zone. And that takes discipline. Shout out to Elijah, boy. Shout out to Ham, a T.I. from Philly, that's always on his monk mode. We all have that God gene, that Christ DNA to discipline ourselves, to become disciples of righteousness and break out of the way society want us to be and set examples. You know what I mean? We're leaders. That's what we need to do. We need to set examples. So with that being said, famo, y'all hold y'all head. We ain't dead. Stack that bread. And remember, red is just red. Peace.